Hello everyone, this is Aris Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary TROM Tao Qian Let's Play. We continue for episode 13 from turn 59 in the spring season of 202. So last time we ended as Cao Cao's army took out Huangzu, and we finally have military supplies, but more importantly, we have the Emperor. He's in hand. He's in our capital, Danyang. Got teleported across the screen, but that's fine. And we're going to continue to do a couple battles. Some easy pickings here. More importantly, we're very close to King. Because we are a governor faction, we will not get anything when we do become King. We'll trigger 3 kingdoms to form on the map, and essentially we'll figure out who is the closest Emperor seat for us to take. Now this army is actually interesting. I think we can force this fight here. I don't know if we have enough movement. We should have enough movement. Yes, we do. If we could just force this fight and then loot the supplies, we'll get more supply back quicker. Obviously, we have to fight this.
对面何许人也？无名鼠辈，插标卖首，岂能容贼军有可胜之机？讨灭贼军，振奋无名。
I think someone did ask in the comment if these speech bubbles are close to what they're saying, the translation. That's pretty close. It's a little bit more poetic, especially with the phrasing coming from more ancient Chinese. It's more concise with ancient Chinese. Think of it a little bit like Shakespearean. But the translation, meaning-wise, is pretty close. Alright, I don't think they'll come out. We'll have to flush them out, but we do have the necessary pieces for it. We had a pretty tough fight. If we destroy the towers, there's a good chance they might come out. We lit the puddle on. Yeah, they're charging. Or they're just moving away from the puddle will make sense, you know. It's not wise to stand there and get burned. The cavalry came out. It's okay. We'll take them out with our range units. They're sending their cavalry out in pieces. Oh, finally hit that. They're done. They're gonna be done. There we go. We're gonna light up this forest here. We still have grenades. It's time to go home. Alright, we'll grenade the rest as well. I mean, Zanba can also nuke people. fire here.
80车中弹，放箭，做好准备。矢石已尽，拔剑杀敌。骑兵就绪，准备开战。顽强不屈，攻击敌军。
Alright, we got 2 grenades over here. We can just march it up. Actually, don't know how many left we're dealing with. Oh, stop. We went through a burning forest. I think there's maybe a unit behind. There's 2 here. One over there. Okay. We'll take care of this group with the grenades. We'll charge them. Oh, army loss kicked in first. That's fine. We'll take the win. I picked the wrong option again. Should have looted it, but it's fine. Habits. We'll still be able to replenish once we do get this little bit of supply back. Not the end of the world. Alright, we have a lot of cash. And we're about to summon some generals on the field, but it'd be nice if I can trigger that before. Because then we know where the Emperor seats are and where we can summon our army to respond to those new seats. So we might be looking to either Russia upgrade. We need 5 prestige. It's not a lot. Let's see if any of these counties can be upgraded for 5 more prestige. It needs to be reaching rank 4, I think, for us to get 5-point jump. Yeah, 4 you get the extra points right here. It's a little bit pricey. Do we have any other options? This is I guess we're not keeping it, so I don't think that would be a good option. In Tron, I kind of want to downgrade in the future. Before we do that, I can also see if I can take any new land. We can try to buy a piece of land, but we had to spend money, which is not something we want to do. I mean, this is definitely somewhere we want to buy. And we probably would try to buy it with items. We would give him the good ones. Just so that we don't have to pay us much. This is pretty useless, but let's see if we have anything else. This is actually not that useful either. Base damage for crossbow is just not very high. but I don't think we're going to be trading that. Let's see if we can do something like this. 14. Can't give any food. Are we perhaps in a trade with Han Sui for food? Where is...
快点！
Okay, so this might be slightly better. Except for he doesn't need food. He has 9 food.
朋友，别来无恙。
He also doesn't need food.
欢迎，朋友。
Liu Bei needs a lot of food. Okay, so we got ourselves a partner here. And we got to figure out which piece of land is going to work for us here. Yeah, let's take Nanyang. So cheap. Just have to give him a couple bad items. Perfect.
那就如此吧。
I think it's time. Let's see where the Emperor seats spawn. And also determine where we are going to spend our last bit of points. Now, I think the army tab, we want to go all the way up. The upkeep for all unit is a nice little decrease. And also we can max out on number of armies we have on the field. Administrator already maxed. We're not really doing much with our assignment, although keeping population low is like the only thing we kind of need to go. The last 3 points. I'm okay with the 8 spies we have right now. Let's grab some trade. We're going to create some vassals, I'm sure, especially in the south. Unless we want this 10% character assignment. Let's do this and this. I'll get the milestone bonus, just 5%. It's not a big deal. And then we get one more free slot right now just to look at who else we can get as spies. Alright, mystery time. He splits because he's his own empire. That we knew. Where did he put his seats? Kingdom of Yen. Are there only 2? We're restoring. We're governor. We're playing as Tao Qian. Even though Cao Cao inherited, we're still governor faction here. This is the big choice with the mod. It's called TROM, Rule of the Might. So there's 2 different options here when you do reach Emperor. We can either get Rule of Virtue, 20% trade influence, 50 points of diplomatic relations. We get increased military costs in terms of redeployment, in terms of less income from post-battle and looting settlements. And we don't get the Might version of the Royal Guard unit. Rule of Might, we don't trade as much or get less bonus from trade, which actually doesn't really matter. Diplomatic. In terms of losing and gaining stats, Rule of Might, as the name of the mod suggests, TROM, is the better way here. Because whatever you lose on top, it doesn't hurt you as much. Yeah, I think we're gonna follow the mod name and go with the Rule of Might. Essentially, restoring the Han also gives us public order. Our spying bonus, right here, we have 63 turns of trade mastery. This is from our spying. Counteracts this 20% trade influence automatically. And the diplomacy, we're going to war with a lot of factions. I guess we're given a seat. We are the High Empire. Because we restored, we automatically get a throne. even though we're governor. Well, this seat isn't hard to get at all. It's also turned south. We crushed them. This seat is a little bit farther, but it looks like a naval trip. Before we do anything, let's take a look at our new emperor. Level 6. Really good items. These two are bounded. We can use the horse if we want to. We don't have to. We're going to return the seal to him. And we'll give him a philosopher to educate him as well. And then we're going to be picking a lot of faction-wide bonuses. So, corruption reduction. Character salary discount. Ready, start with that one. Cheaper costs for spy actions. Diplomatic. So this counteracts the rule of might. He can be sent out on assignments, which makes sense. 10% extra health recovery for characters. I'm guessing that's replenishment. I have 2 more points. All these are good. I don't really care about enemy spies. We're pretty careful about not recruiting people who might be spies. I think we get this income boost for now. Forces and allied campaign movement for everyone. The assignments, he should have some base assignments, I hope. If not, then we might have made a mistake, because that's the best way he can level up. He does have some assignments, yeah, so it's fine. We always have this. Like, he's probably going to end up doing something like this. We're going to put him here in the capital. That way he can continue to level up. We're going to fix our court. So, let's see. Lady Gun does not need to be in one of these positions anymore. She just doesn't have the faction-wide bonus for it. She can take care of the household. Zanba's bonus is also not that great anymore. Guojia stays. Probably not as the Chancellor. I mean, he can. We're going to slap Cao Cao into one of the Grand Excellency positions. All those faction-wide bonus comes back to us. Yu Jin doesn't have much, so we're going to shift him down to the guards. I think Guo Si gets a position here in our court just for that military supply bonus. Unless we have gotten anyone else worthwhile. We don't need food. Our income exploded. We're at 24k per turn. Small bonuses. Nothing too major. The Yuan Sons, also nothing too major. I mean, Lady Mi is not that good either. Only 5% character salary. We're probably going to shift her down. These are okay. I think Yuan Shan has the best ones out of the brothers. And cousins. Yuan Yao is technically a cousin. 5% industry. A little bit of discount for melee cav. We can bring her back. 10% for all sources at 5 points of public order issue. Liu Zhang is just food, 30%. Guan Yu is about spear infantry. Lu Bu has some good shot cavalry bonuses, but not really good enough. Yeah, I kind of want Zanba to come off. Chen Deng could work, actually. Chen Deng's not bad. I think Guos is going to get a position. Lady Wu's okay. But to have her as heir feels a little weird. Oh, should we just set him up with Dilchan, perhaps? How old are we? 21. Suitable age. I mean, Donbai is part of the family. Oh, she's married. I can get rid of that marriage. Dilchan's 29, a little bit older. Donbai is probably the better fit, age-wise. We just have to divorce her. Not a big deal. See if they're a good match. Nope. Not surprised. Don't like the older ladies either. Lady Mi is just okay. Tyan's only 24, comes from a good family, has a tragic life, but her age is definitely wrong here. We'll make this work. Start a family, then we can have a proper heir. Let's move Zanbat down first. Take care of cavalry. Okay, I don't know how he ended up here, but we might be flipping that in the future. Put him at Grand Commandant makes more sense. So I think we slot one more guy in. And then we just wait. Husband and wife team. We keep the heir position open. We move him down, we move him over. I think just looking at bonuses, Yuan Shan's probably the best one we have. We're giving this away. Yeah, to our new guy. We never needed him. Got him through event. Trade. We'll take his item. 6 points. He really doesn't. He's defiant. He's gonna be a problem, but it's fine. We're gonna have armies here in this area. Gonna like that, and we're gonna give him. At least we're gonna trend the right direction here. As you can see, getting rid of a territory. Well, it's a lot of court effect as well. Speaking of court effects, let's see. Zhangfei's pretty high ranked. We need to save a couple of spots for the likes of Guan Yu and Lu Bu. Yeah, someone like Lady Gan. I'm hoping she dies soon. You know, she's a little old. She's 68. She's outlived her husband quite a few years. We'll do some shuffling around next turn. Alright, so we need to attack down here, and we need to attack up there. We need to respond to this army first. They can't reach us. We debuff them like crazy. So we have a lot of options. We have the Yuan brothers and sisters and cousins. We have Huang Zhong, who's on cooldown. Is Zhang Fei on assignment? No. I'm gonna cancel both of these. Zhang Fei's stuck in the water. Right, we just got him. So we can't add him in yet. Let's use the Yuan brothers against Yuan Shao's army. Makes sense. You guys have to learn to get along. Speak to your cousin about getting along. Gonna get rid of all these units. At least the generic ones. Let's see what we have here. Porcupine, crossbow. Oh, we had these back when we were playing as Yuan Shao with the mod. Not super impressive, especially since we have Wandering Artisan available to us. The special Buqu of Yuan. Yeah, not that special either. So we have Imperial Sword Guards. That's one of the unit that unlocked. We need to look at Cao Cao to get the best clear picture of every class, because he can recruit units from every class. Protector of Heaven, Imperial Sword Guards. I don't see a green unit that's super elite. Defender of Earth, Gunpowder Infantry. They're using a fire stick. This is like a, I guess late Song Dynasty had this already. That'd be the earliest you see something like this. Okay, nothing too crazy. Let's see what units we want to give them. I don't think I want to deck out cash for this group to get Imperial Sword, even though they're not expensive. 1,000? We spent 3,000 on those cataphracts for Jilin. Do you have any specialty? Not really. Anything goes. Right, she's administrator. We're gonna test these guys out. Only 90 range, so we're not gonna go. We'll go 2 of these, 2 of these. Do we want fire archers? The problem is they recruit very similar things. Do you have any cavalry bonus? They have very similar skill trees where they just don't get much. Okay. So we're just going to do a mix. You get 2 elite cavalry. I still want some Wandering Artist. We're going to run out of cash. That's the other problem. Yeah, they're better. We have 1,900. Alright, something like this. We spend every last dime there. Gaoshun wants to flip. We need to get some cash. Cash payment, please. We need more. That's not enough. Ah, Ma Teng's willing to join us. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? It makes a lot of sense Ma Teng wants to join us. His whole family is pretty much here. And there's nothing to negotiate. He's just joining us. I should have asked. I could have promised him cash per turn, get all his cash holdings. It's a little bit tedious. We can still get money just using normal methods. It's not a big deal. Domain. We still want to fight him. Hold on. We can make some easy cash just by firing some people that we really don't want that we got from Ma Teng's faction, because his faction contains a lot of people that we don't need. Ma Dai returns. Most of them are going to be on the field. Right, Furong, fire. Ma Tie can stay. It's family. We can fire her as well. Ma Teng stays. Oh, we got Gongsun Gong as well. Does he have the unique trait? He should. He's Gongsun Kang's younger brother and got sick, had to castrate himself to survive, then got overthrown by his nephew Gongsun Yuan. Okay, he's nothing special in the game here. We can't fire everyone at once, so let's start with him. That's actually enough money already to get Goldschwint. So we'll grab him here. Yeah, no one really that important. Oh, does he have the Sakta? Oh, he doesn't. But he has their units, which I guess we wouldn't get rid of. Guanxi Bing. I'm just gonna recall him right here. I think I'm eventually gonna fire both of them. My satisfaction should be fine. We should be able to tank both. No one really should be unhappy with us, even if we start firing like crazy. Goodbye. Right, that army's gone. And then we have this new girl here. So what's our worst value right now? It's on by 42. We have almost 30 points in banishment right now. It's gonna go down. Recent event, he got hit with that. We divorced her, didn't marry her to the Emperor. He didn't like you. Lack of purpose. We're fine. 30 something is the worst. We are not doing too bad. And we're going to keep a couple positions open. Right. They're going to be okay. So we did eventually absorb Ma Teng right there. Didn't have to take any of his land. Who's actually at war with us? Just this small group. We summon the army. We'll be making bank next turn. We need to look at the commanders that we did get. Handrong selling food. Doesn't need to be. We also need to convert that. Actually, we need to convert both. It's fine. You can take its turn. The level that it's at, it's fine. It's not a problem. Jinchuan, we just have the cavalry piece. We can get more Tiang units. Not in a rush to do that. Yintruan needs a build down. We don't need this anymore. I'm gonna pop in. This one should stay. Just for the bonus. We can get rid of this technically. No rush. I guess we're just building the corruption reduction, getting rid of this, then downgrade afterwards. First we crush this. Ah. Not a very high capture rate. We could have swapped to Guojia with Perceptive slightly higher. Not a big deal. They're coming. We're just gonna direct some shots. They keep sending, you know, spear units with their range units, so I can't really do too much there. We kind of thinned out their front, so we should be fine. That's an opening.
做尽力吧。
就这点本事，也敢出来戏言？骑兵听命！骑兵听命！
鼓起勇气，射击敌军！啊！敌军士兵正在溃逃。马军准备。
Alright, peel them back. We cleaned out that unit with 1 charge. This no longer looks like a safe charge. Yeah, we're getting intercepted as well. Let me peel these 3 back. Finish the fight there. Bomb them.
准备好了！听命！扑灭敌军！听命！来吧，吴友，继续上吧！
愿汝之刀锋利于汝之唇舌吧！
顽强不屈！
Push.
快跑！注意！为了大业！杀呀！敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
Alright, we got the general.
加速前进！
Slip out over here.
时机已至！进攻！
在，注意，做好准备，顽强不屈，杀光敌军！
做好准备！时机已至，不要留情！杀！
在，杀！准备就绪，
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
挺住！准备好了，尽情厮杀！
准备好出发了吗？做好准备，准备就绪，加快速度，
鼓起勇气，
保命注意！
准备开战，时机已至，
练兵，加快速度，片甲不留。
顽强不屈，不要留情。
Alright, stop firing.
放箭，练兵，骑兵就绪，
准备就绪，
Alright, clean this out.
哇！
How is he not killing that unit fast? Militia archers took forever. Alright, we're gonna guide them away. Trebuchets hit that.
时机已至，片甲不留。
I'm sending 1 guy from over,
准备开战，
yeah, here.
注意，
听命，顽强不屈，骑兵在此，
骑兵就绪，
鼓起勇气，赶快，赶快！
杀呀！准备好了，做好准备，挺住，在，
Alright, army loss gotta start kicking in sometime, right?
住，杀呀！
There we go.
"今日此胜，乃承天之恩泽，都是为各自信念而战罢了。
We do want to eventually wipe them
有
out,
话快说。
but we just signed a peace deal with them. The bigger threat's probably on this side, and all the landings that's going to come. So we're going to stay in this area. They'll do a push. Now, Cao Cao and Ma Chao's armies. Ma Chao's going to go north.
正在行进，
Cao Cao will go south. Right, Chen Deng. We're going to elevate him. Probably ask our Chancellor next. We'll leave the air position open. The Emperor's too young. I don't think Li Ru have any good bonuses. Yeah, it's spy related. We don't exactly need any help. $6K left. Let's spend it. We do want to keep increasing the build here in Jianye. It's going to be our main money producing commandery. The rest is going to be spent on any type of corruption reduction we can find. This downgrade. Small regional city. We'll keep the build up until this gets to tier 5, and then we're going to come down with the build. Private workshop still needed. Can we... We're a little bit off. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Eventually, I think with the Kingdom of Wool, it's going to be not only a capital seizure. We probably want to beat them down to force them to abdicate. It might be a bit difficult, though. 41 points. Actually, that's not too bad. Beat him down a little bit. You start feeling like we're best friends. He's going to say yes to that. The opinion goes down to 50. So he'll be a positive 9 if we can beat him down enough. We'll see if he declares before then a war against us. Liu Bei is staying our friend. He doesn't know his entire, you know... he wants to sign non-aggression. Okay, I mean, I'm going to reject.
真是无理!
Let's bring Zhang Fei in first. And we don't have to recall him, actually. I can give him a naval force and have him sail up north. We'll have to wait a turn. He's on march. Probably should have swapped it before then, but getting here is okay. They're not threatening any of our land, so I have more time to muster here.
立刻群敌，立马行动！
Liu Dai will be our next target.
向前进军，诸位来共商大计。出发！
We might end up be in a position where we can end up defend. They can just go north.
收拾休息，正在行进，原地候命。
It'd be nice if we can somehow flip Zhang Liang as well. Let's grab as many spies as we can in Domin's faction and see if we can bring his values down. Not yet. Alright, we got Li Bu's daughter. Wait, she's administrator of Luoyang, which is not their capital. If only she had more points. I can't give her more points. There's just nothing we can do about that. I mean, John L is at how many points? 24. Still not willing to flip. Okay, he's just not willing to flip then. Alright, I think we can't get anyone. Most of them will leave. We might even get a civil war. We'll see what happens. We want to ignore the gate passes for the most part, I think. I'm gonna move back. Now, as good as these Dayang Spearmen have been, we should upgrade from them. But I guess the money this round will go to another new army instead of fixing our old ones. Oh, court position flip-flop first. Guosi comes here, Guojia goes here, Chendeng goes here. I want to see what Mifang's current satisfaction is. Not super high. I want to shift him. I want to dismiss him here. I think he auto-ghosted on cooldown, so I don't think that plan worked. Yeah, because he has 45 points. We'll shift him next turn. I want to shift him to Guangling. Or shift someone to Guangling. I think it's him. He's decent enough. Alright, so the court is pretty fixed. We have a couple spots open for the characters that will join us. Now, where do we want another new army? We need one in the south. Something that can attack Sun Ce right away. He's personally here, colonizing. I'm gonna summon it here. What's this force gonna be like? We'll start by picking a strategist. It's gonna be Lu Bu's crowd, but it's not Lu Bu himself. Not many people like him. She's on the older side. Not another sentinel. He's our only champion. He has a gold armor. He had a gold armor since we got him. Wei Yan just doesn't like anyone here. Also probably doesn't fit. Yeah, I don't need his farmer boost anymore. We'll put his gold armor to the, to some use here. Go with this. Go with this.
Daren, 有何吩咐?
I'm gonna go with a lot of spear units fighting against Sun Ce. We'll run some. Should we run cavalry? Those are her uniques. Alright, run something like this. We can actually summon another one if our quality is going to be like that. We can attack from Lujiang as well. And then sail down. This time we'll start with Wei Yan. We ran out seasonal deployment. Those are his sort of special recruits. He's still spear focused, so even hidden spear makes more sense. But we'll see what we run on him next turn. So the rest of the money, unless we want to upgrade existing unit army stacks, which I don't think we need to do. We can get by with what we have. So they're good. We're just making sure we have the right corruption reduction everywhere. Oh, missed that. All right, 17. Spent every last cent. Oh, let's see. We have another trade.
今天咱们好好谈谈。
I mean, we just have so much food, we should use it. Oh, these are so close. We can make it work. We can just ultimatum it pretty easily. Luan's better as just a friend. High Empire has decent chunk of land. We would appear right below the Kingdom of Wu. And we would stop Liu Bei from swallowing that up if we really wanted to. We can just issue an ultimatum here, or we can make them like us first, and that's going to change that value. We would inherit a lot of little small armies on the field, though. Our army slot is currently at... we have 10 empty ones, so we can technically absorb... I guess this would be at least 4 that we see. It gives us a closer strike point to Changsha, which is undefended, by the way. We would get a lot of food from Cangwu, but that's about it. We'll be bordering the Nanman factory. We have to defend them, so that's the downside. We'll do this next turn, I think. I think we're trending up with them. Yeah, it's not going to matter a lot, but once they break 15 points, naturally, it should shift the opinion quite a bit, and we might get it for free next turn. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to confederate Liu Bei, because if it's a splinter faction situation, well, I don't care about that. We don't have to escalate. She's right over here. Zhang Yan is the one with the army running around in our territory. She has not appeared yet. Ah, Cornwall's joined the wrong side. He declared war on the Han. Right, they're coming back. So as we end the episode here, I think they would agree now. Right, so we would just take them for free. We didn't have to do much. We just had to wait a turn for that trending to go. And then we'll have a pretty close location to access Sun Ce's capital. The one in the north is going to be a little bit more interesting. We might have to fight through all of this to get to them, but most of the fighting is probably going to be here first. Oh, Zhengjiang showed up here. Declared war on us, and... oh, that's Zhang Yan. Never mind. We'll wipe out Liu Dai and then start planning the crossing. They walk back a little. We should be able to chase them down, start another new army here. They need to summon 2 generals. They need to summon 2 generals. We have 2 new armies this turn. We have the income for it. We will sell... where are we going to land, actually? We'll get ready for Troop E, I guess. And they'll move their army for Lujiang. Their army will go through Poyang. And then we probably need 1 more in the south. Travel along the coast to stop him from coming back. But it should be pretty easy going forward. The one in the north might be a little bit more difficult, but we should be able to steamroll that as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll come back next time and continue from here. Until then, bye!